Hello and welcome to today's short video. Now, in today's clip, I'm going to be talking to you about the power and relevance of having your own individually branded website as part of starting your agency business with eXp UK. Now, I do want to keep today's recording fairly concise and to the point, so let's just jump straight into a screen share and I can show you an example of what one of our microsites looks like. Now, hopefully you can see what I'm seeing, but this is my personal website that eXp have built for me. And there's a few things that I want to run down. The first thing I need to touch on is the URL. So you can see that this is benmore.exp.com. I'm partnered with eXp, but it is very much Ben Moore's business. That's evident throughout the whole website, which we'll touch on in a few moments, but you can see straight away from the URL. Now, why this is important is because this is absolutely essential when we start thinking about the consumer journey. Now, if somebody's picking up some of your marketing, if they pick up a flyer, if you send them a letter, if you knock on the door or give them a business card and they start researching you, or they find you on social media and they're going through your website, it's a terrible consumer experience to have companyname.com/agent ID 3729 / meet the team Ben Moore. That's not great. They want to learn about the individual that they're speaking to, the individual they've met, and to have that kind of disconnect between the website they're going to and the person they're trying to find out about just isn't constructive towards a decent consumer experience. So we're trying to streamline it as much as possible and make it very clear that when a customer is researching your business, they can see from the offset that it really is your business, and rightly so. So in my case, you can see it says Ben Moore right at the top. There's a picture of me in the background that you can see in the banner, and everything about this website has been customized to my specification. So this bright blue kind of aqua color that you can see, that's the color scheme that I've chose. I used to have like a yellow goldy type theme, but I switched it over to blue a few months ago. And this blue color lives through all of my branding. So it's on my website. It's also on my for sale board. It's on my social media website. It's on my podcast. It's on my YouTube channel. So if somebody's researching Ben Moore, the estate agent, there's a real continuity in branding. Now, you might decide to go for a similar color to me. You might mix it up completely. So just to give you another agent's website by way of contrast, you can see that Tony, one of our partners over in Grantham, he's gone for this striking bright pink color. Not necessarily my cup of tea, but it stands out for Tony on his high streets, that's for sure. So you can choose the color scheme that you want. Now, before we go into anything else, I just want to make a point and kind of highlight why that's important. It sounds a little bit wishy-washy, but when you're setting up a business, as much as kind of considering the commercial aspects, it's important that that business feels authentically yours. And so, well, it should be, because it is your estate agency. So you choosing the color scheme, the brand colors, the pictures, the text, the blurb, the narrative, the USPs that are on your website is so important, because that then becomes a business that you can be proud of. It's a business that you've built. It's a business that you've had an input into how it looks and how it feels. And when it comes to being an entrepreneur and having the freedom to be creative, I, for one, think that's really important. So anyway, back to the website. You can see that it's got my photos and color scheme, as we've discussed, but this tagline, good vibes, great homes, incredible people. Again, that's a Ben Moore message, not necessarily an EXP thing. As we scroll down, again, you can very clearly see that you're buying into me as an agent. It's my experience. It's my about me. It's pictures of me in local parks. Photographs of me with my cameraman, marketing fancy properties. This blurb and this narrative, again, has all come from Ben Moore. And when it comes to kind of getting the point across in terms of how you do agency or what your value added proposition is for your business, we can customize that and build that into the title and the options of the drop down on the header of the website. So when I set my business up, video was always going to be a key USP. Yes, to sell properties and hopefully find more buyers and give the properties the right exposure, but it also shows people what I can do as an agent, as a marketeer. So when I set videos up, I started to brand it as Escape to the Field. And this sounds quite corny and cheesy and a bit shameless maybe, but if you think of Escape to the Country, if you've ever seen that program on Channel 4, our videos follow a very, very similar format. So obviously the way we branded it is kind of the same as Escape to the Country. But what that effectively entails is that when I take a property on, we'll take a cameraman out and we'll record not just the property, but we'll talk about the local area, local landmarks, local features, local businesses, schools, whatever it might be. And then we do a full presenter-led kind of immersive tour of the home itself. So when I've got a potential customer, a possible client, a future seller researching my website and learning about what I can do, I want to make it very clear that I can offer these videos so they can see and sample the kind of marketing that I can offer for their home. Now, maybe you're going to be doing video when you set your business up, and you might want to do something similar to what I have and have like a video vault integration. Maybe your USP is going to be more photography based. You got, an eye for detail. You do lifestyle photography. Maybe you do staging or virtual staging. Maybe you do 360s. Whatever it is that you're going to introduce to your market, we can make sure that people who are researching you can very clearly see and delve into that rabbit hole, the value that you can add as soon as they're kind of researching you online. The property for sale section, again, is all going to be relevant to your business. So the CRM that we give you access to will feed directly to your microsite. So you're not going to get a cross-pollination of properties. If you're building your business in Scunthorpe or Skegness or Bristol or wherever you might be in the country, it's only going to be properties in your market that you're listing that show up. So again, it's authentically your business. You're not going to get random houses of other eXp agents across the country. When somebody does click into your property for sale section, if they're either looking to view or buy a property, or they're kind of having a look at your marketing quality, it's quite a good experience. So the pictures are blown up to almost full screen, as you can see. They can flick through just as they would on Rightmove and see the different photos. They can navigate between floor plans and requesting a call and booking a viewing. If somebody does request a viewing, this will come straight into your CRM, but you will get a push notification in real time, so you know the inquiries come in and you can jump on, call the client, and hopefully progress that forward. Your sold gallery is going to be completions. So again, people can see success that you've had with other properties in the market locally. And also you can have access to the back of the website yourself. So if you're somebody that likes to keep on top of their content and you want to start doing blogs and doing updates on property prices or interviewing local businesses or talking about what's happening in your community specifically, you can jump into the back of the website and start populating your own blog. Again, just to kind of keep it hyper local. So if a local resident jumps on, they can very clearly see that they're dealing with a local independent business, not necessarily a large global corporation. Hopefully that was of some help. Hopefully that was of some insight. If you've got any questions at all about the eXp microsites or eXp in general, feel free to shoot me a message through social media or give me a call and I'm more than happy to help. Thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next video.